I got 3 motherfuckers. Did I play you with the Cubs yet?
No. Diamondbacks.
Alright, well guess what? Who? Yep. We got baseball.
Getting ready for baseball under the roof in Houston. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the Houston Astros. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Settling in now, number 8. He will lead this one off to the
left fielding, number 8.
First pitch of the ball game is swung on and missed, and that's how we'll get things started this afternoon. And he lays off for ball 1. Now here it comes. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Here comes Marisnik. Makes the play, 1 away. Here's Chris Bryant now.
Chris Bryant.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws. When a hitter is showing he's unable to resist those inside pitches, you just might as well keep going in there and hope he keeps chasing. Those weren't strikes, but he wanted to hit them anyway.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Chris Bryant goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve, to get things kicked off in the home half of inning number 1.
Second baseman, Jose.
And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. Here's George Springer from the stretch. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
Now, that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
For a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy first a chance to win.
Pitch misses low. The throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Working for the punch-out and the offering. And 2-2. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. A man at second with 1 down. And here's the ever-dangerous Carlos Beltran. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Getting a few steps off the second there. Now the pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. A throw behind the runner at second, but the runner's back easily. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. From the gut, the pitch. And now a slider in there for a whole 3rd strike. And there are 2 gone now.
Batting fourth.
Here's Carlos Correa now. First opportunity for him here with the leadoff man still standing at second. 2 gone now. A little bouncer, but it's foul, strike 1. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Now he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
That is power versus power. Here it is. Here's my best fastball. I'm going to get it up in the zone. I dare you to hit it.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Runner breaks for third. Shot fouled over towards the dugout. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Digging in, Kyle Schwarber. He'll lead it off against Lance McCullers.
So big up. Ain't up there.
Swing and a little tap.
He got to be sitting.
So the first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Here's Addison Russell.
Addison.
And that was good. That nigga did a bloop and field.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for 1 out of his zone for strike 1.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. At the plate, Javier Baez. He'll work on keeping the...
That's why you stopped the game?
It's top of the second alive. Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game. And the thing to me that stands out is that two-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
He was throwing the ball well. He's writing the last name on the back of those jerseys. UGLY.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is stepping in is Josh Reddick. His history with J.K. Arrieta. He's gone 4 for 9. He's taken him deep once. Big curveball swung on and missed 0-1.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Swing and he pops it up over toward foul territory. Oh, he brought it back.
Good catch, baby.
Here's Marlon Gonzalez now.
Marlon Gonzalez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will make the play. 2 away now. Evan Gaddis now standing in. They'll try to make something happen with 2 down in the bottom of the second. First delivery to him on the way. And he just misses with a curveball. Still looking for our first hit in the ballgame. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stand. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Arrieta's got his target. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. Slider whipped on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Coming to the plate now, Wilson Contreras. 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Goodness, 0-2 now.
That was an ugly swing. That's indicative of how they've been swinging bat today. They just have not looked like they're picking the ball up at all. He's just dominating.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Right fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Correa fields it cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Stepping in, John Jay. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Liner towards second. And that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 8. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way. Softly hit here to the left side. In there, a base hit. Ready for another chance? Chris Bryant looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. And there's ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A wave and a miss. A tick behind a good fastball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning.
Come back, go get him.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta. And that's cut on and missed 0-1.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
Fly ball out to straightaway left. Left fielder has a beat on it. He's got it 1 away. Here's Jake Marisny. His history with Jake Arrieta, 1 for 5. Fouled back. Astros still have yet to tally their first hit in this one. There's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Number 27, Jose.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Jose Altuve is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Hayward has a read on it, and the inning is over.
So trying to.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Into the box now. Kyle Schwarber comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him. Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money. That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
He swung so hard, I don't know how he stayed on his feet or kept his helmet on. I'm surprised he didn't fall down this thing so hard. What a big swing.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Addison Russell waits on deck. And look out, that's in very tight, and it's ball 4. Riding in once again, Addison Russell. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And, Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And this one's in the dirt, and they got him. Boy, his feet were stuck in the mud there. The 1-2 pitch. Fastball that just misses inside.
Boy, good inside fastball right there.
I thought that ball was going to trickle away.
Keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Hit on the ground is short.
His ass would have been dead anyway.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired.
Good work, baby.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, George Springer. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. 1-0 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed 1-1.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. If you got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
For the second time. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. And a swing and a miss there on a late-breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Here's Carlos Beltran. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A swinging bunt to the mound. On to first, and there were 2 down. At the plate, Carlos Correa. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys? Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hit.
And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2, you're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layup.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Here's Javier Baez. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Get this nigga off the plate.
Late that time for a strike.
How his feet is.
Yeah.
But I seen a nigga move a motherfucker like that, though, G. I swear to God. Move.
And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
The catcher, number 40.
First delivery to him on the way. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. The windup and the 0-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Swing and a line drive. Foul.
He's just fouling them off so he gets something he wants to hit.
Pulls the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. Gaddis gathers, and he makes the throw to first. Contreras is retired. 2 down now. Now at the plate, Jason Hayward. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Digging in to try it again, Josh Reddick. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. And a good first pitch as he gets him to bounce one on the ground out towards second. And on 1 pitch, he's retired. Digging in the switch hitter, Marwin Gonzalez. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. A changeup floats outside here for ball one.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
Here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Well, Matt, they've all seen him at this point, and clearly they're not picking him up much better. You see the swing on that pitch right there? Nasty.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. Evan Gaddis now standing in, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Into the windup and the pitch. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball one.
Well, that's 2 quick outs, and he's got a low pitch count. Really being aggressive in the zone has forced him to swing the bat. He's economically low in that pitch count. He's got a chance to go deep in the game.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
No. That's over with. One step at a time, baby. One step at a time.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. And a dive, but he's back. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. Arrieta set, ready with the 1-1 pitch. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And he'll make it to second here as he's moved into scoring position now after the passed ball. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here he comes again, 1-2. And another foul ball. From the duck, kicks and deals. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired.
Making progress.
Digging in for his second at-bat, John Jay. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Matt, he's really putting on a corner. The first pitch strike, we talk about it all the time. He's 90% in this game, first pitch strike. When you do that, you're going to have great success.
Ball one.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half to strike, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Ready once again, number 8. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Hit on the ground out to short. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Make it happen.
Here's Chris Bryant now. Struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The swing just got to try and straighten that one out. Set to deliver the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Correa onto the grass. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Anthony Rizzo. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back.
Man, I like the last 2 pitches. Change up and then a foul.
A swing and a miss. That retires.
There we go, buddy.
Here's Jake Marisny. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Now a bunt attempt here. Rizzo is there, and a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Man, I don't know if you know this, but less than 60% of his first pitches have been for a strike. And he's still having a good game. I don't know what he's doing. They just haven't been able to figure it out.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Hit high and deep out to left field. And he will run this one down. A good lead off the bat for the second out. George Springer is hoping to avoid the hat trick. Struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take the rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A cold strike on the inside corner.
Boy, man, he's making this good team look silly. He's about 1 pitch away. I mean, 1 good strike and getting all the way through the 6th inning.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side.
Got something brewing here, baby.
Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. Neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary for the first 6 innings of play. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase him.
Well, this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. 1 away. Here's Addison Russell. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Way out in front.
Matt, this is getting a little ridiculous. That strike right there puts him at 90% of hitters he's throwing first pitch strike to. You do that, yeah, you're going to dominate lineups. Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaker ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater. You know what, Matt, he's been getting most of the pitches. I know he's complaining a little bit on this one, but he's been getting most of the pitches today. He should be throwing pretty good by himself.
Throw on to first, 2 gone. Riding in once again, Javier Baez. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Hit on the ground to third. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. So the 2-out base hit on the top of the inning is still alive. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Now a swing and a ball pop high in the air over toward foul ground. Gonzalez is there to make the catch, and his side is retired.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Ready for another chance? Carlos Beltran, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Swing and a liner. But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone. Digging into try it again. Carlos Correa. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Well, Matt, we're talking about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time. First pitch is going to be a strike. That's a nice little nugget to have with the starting pitcher.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Fouled straight back. 2 out, nobody on.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only one strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ballgame, and that'll end the inning.
Got one brewing here, baby.
Man.
Ready for another shot now. Jason Hayward. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Jason Hayward.
Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line and left. Under it is Marisnik, 1 away. In now is John Jay. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Digging in and looking for more. Number 8. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Here's the pitch. A pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't fall for the same location over and over and over.
And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Chris Bryant is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. How about a swing out of his shoes on that one? 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ballgame, and this one ends the inning. Here's Marlon Gonzalez now. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. First pitch of the at-bat. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Russell ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Evan Gaddis now standing in. He singled and 2 trips to the plate thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. No outflow on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, you can't let that bother him right there. This might be a good time for the catcher to have a little conversation. Just tell him, next pitch, don't worry about that one.
Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And they'll start the at-bat with a sinker as this is chopped foul at the plate. skied into straightaway right. Hayward is under it, and he makes the catch. Digging in once again, Anthony Rizzo. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88. And at this point in the game, that's a good place to be. So I think we'll see him stay out there for at least a little while longer.
Go on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Coming to the plate now, Kyle Schwarber. Over 2 with a walk for him so far. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
Boy, that's a good breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality touch.
And that one misses upstairs, 2-0. And yeah, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone, that's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he's really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking more than
And he can't connect with the 3-1 curveball, so that'll run it full. Swing and a line drive, but foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit hard towards center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Man, I was on that change up that next pitch.
Here's Addison Russell. There's 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there in this situation. I may see him come back with that. This hitter's so amped up, ready to go. Nice job of pulling the string.
He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. Stepping up now, Javier Baez. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Now the 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. Wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could get the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first may be in motion.
At the plate, Wilson Contreras. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got walk, and that pitch right there.
There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. Marisnik racing back. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning.
They could have hit off the wall or anything, man.
Here's Jake Marisnik. He'll lead things off here as we feel the bottom of the ninth. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. A 1-0 delivery. Take a wave at one around the shins with no luck. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. This pitch is popped up. Russell is there for it. 1 down.
Pitching your ass off.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
That ball's out of the zone, and he's swinging at it, and you wonder, why is he swinging at that pitch? It is so enticing. It looks like the ball just took off and raised on. Didn't realize it just executed the location properly.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. left. Get out of here. Come on, they win it. Santa Maria. Gary talked about his dominance all throughout the game, and he ended up finishing what he started. A complete game shutout. He's our top player of the game.
Hey, when you basically take a game into your own hands and give your opposition absolutely no chance, you deserve all the credit in the world. His guys had to score for him, but he essentially was a one-man show out there.
I was pitching, shit. I was pitching.
Shit, I was pitching. You just was in. It ain't how many hits you get. It's how many money.
Yeah, you got it. Hate to take it like that, but you gotta take it like that sometimes.
Just walk on, baby. Just walk on. Just walk on, man. Yeah, yeah,